Hi guys!
And welcome back to our channel.
Today we have a little bit of like a homeware haul and a sorting out the house vlog, kind of like bits and bobs.
We've been busy. Well,
we've been busy, guys. We've been so busy. We're like the busiest people in the world. Sorry,
you've just flipped the lens. That really confuses me.
There we go. This is me holding the camera. We're so not.
It's not going well. No. We're having our utility started today. So we're doing like a garage utility transformation. Yeah. So the past few days we've just been so busy, and I just feel like because baby girl is due April 3rd, we are just like cramming every...
Baby girl in here, this baby girl, there we go.
We are cramming every like house transformation, every possible house thing into the next few weeks.
And I'm so
before
excited.
I get too tired to do anything. I'm already like fading away, like...
So yeah, we have, like Carys said, we have a utility, garage, downstairs toilet transformation kind of starting in the next few days, and you'll see about that soon. But also we wanted to get like the bits and bobs, and you know the stuff that you just never get around to, like putting up pictures and mirrors and stuff like that, and it's such a pain. But it makes such a difference once it's done.
Definitely. I love it. Like, I love doing it. So, we have this lounge space, which we've been working on for a while.
Yeah, so we did do a little kind of like reconfiguration of our lounge a little while ago.
Yeah.
Some of you guys said you didn't like it, but that's cool.
Really? Oh yeah, no, we did actually take those points into consideration, definitely. The piano is not our favourite down there either.
No.
And it's definitely something we're going to think about moving once we obviously finish off the kitchen and reconfigure the snug and everything like that comes together. And we do that middle room.
Yeah.
The piano definitely has a possibility of going in there. It does look a bit odd bod there, but we absolutely love the layout of the room. And I know that some other people didn't like the infill, which you can't see either.
I think it looks quite cool though.
But let me just show.
But I think the thing is, it's like we agree that aesthetic-wise, it would make sense for things to be in different spaces, but it just doesn't work for our lifestyle, you know?
No.
It doesn't work for practicality.
So I'll chat you through what our ideas are. As you can see here, we have a mound of parcels that have arrived, and we're going to unbox them all today and just try and get as much to come together as possible. But our idea is, these are 2 piano pieces, which we're going to put above the piano because this wall is looking extra plain. And the sofa needs plumping, so just ignore that. So the 2 piano pictures are going to go above there, and then we've ordered some, I think they're in one of these packages here, some matching black frames, and we're going to do 6 black frames above here, and we're hoping to put family photos in them and stuff like that, so that'll be like a nice photo wall there.
We haven't got any new family photos printed, but we'll just use what we have for now, and then we can swap them in and out, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. So then this wall will be plain. So we decided to do some sort of mirror feature here as you come in. Now, I know there's a mirror here, and I know that it's not necessarily like the best. I feel like people won't think it's the best interior option or necessarily like the right option for there. But because, I feel like because I'm always doing stories and stuff like that, and I know I'm going to want to like snap stories of me holding the baby, we do tend to have a lot more mirrors around the house than maybe the usual person because of our job.
Because of our vainness. We like to be
I
vain.
know.
We just like to take photos of ourselves and look at ourselves.
As I was saying that, I was like, you can't even blame the job on that. That's literally just me wanting to do stories.
Like neither of us, well, me especially, never upload Instagram posts. You don't do it as often anymore.
I try. Well, it doesn't go well.
It was really frustrating as well because we were so close to moving the sideboard from there to there, and kind of having this as our armchair, and we were like, oh, that looks so much better, and you come in and have the sideboard and a big mirror, and then we realised the reason the sideboard's there is because that's where all our plugs and our TV area is.
Yes.
So if it went there, we wouldn't be able to hide the TVs and skyboxes, so that wouldn't work either. So see, some things just don't work even though they'd look better.
Exactly. So we're going for like practicality of ease and stuff like that.
Yes.
With the mirror there. And I know some people didn't like the infill, which is part of the modular sofa. I'll show you when we move all the packages. But to be honest, I really like it there. So we're going to keep it there for now.
And
but anyway.
Also, like again, it's a practicality and a not wasteful stuff. It's like in the future, that will probably come and be part of the sofa. And then we'll get an armchair. But for now,
it works.
What are we going to do with it? Like
for now,
somewhere kind of thing.
Oh, go on, boo. Oh dear, silent night.
Can you do this one?
Yeah, no.
I don't know what the note is. What's the note?
I don't know, boo.
You're so good at piano.
Yeah, I have to look at it. But good try.
Thank you.
You can see we really put that piano to use.
We do. That's why we'll probably end up in the middle playroom rather than.
We're just pianists here every day. Okay, so I feel like first we should unbox the mirror because that's what I'm most excited about. I really want to see if it brings together like the entrance.
A lot of this stuff is actually quite boring and just practical. Like there's a couple of duvets in here and sheets.
Yeah.
You guys were like, we need to get more bed sheets and duvet covers for when Carys is breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Good idea, guys.
For when my boobs,
they are.
My boobs explode all over the bed sheets in the middle of the night and we need to change them. Yeah. We have more duvets.
We're like a one bed sheet household. Just take it off, wash it and put it back on.
I know, we're useless.
That doesn't help if anything happens.
So yes, I feel like we're going to unbox the mirror first. And that's probably another delivery. So it is absolutely huge. Do you want me to grab that on you? It's huge. I remember I ordered the huge one because I was like, I feel like the space can take that space.
Space can take that space.
But it's huge. And I went for like a grey outline because I wanted it to look quite subtle because we've got the black there and the black. There's so much black when the TV's off. I just went for the grey, but I'm not sure what it's going to look like because it kind of looks like it's just frameless. Which just, I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh. I like.
What do you about that?
Yes, I think I like. Or is it just too frameless? I don't know. I'm not used to like frameless stuff. Whew. Okay, so we are feeling a little bit flustered.
We've been doing lots of moving and lots of trying to get our head around what we want to do because we're trying to do things short term and long term. So we've been mainly sitting and thinking rather than doing things.
Yeah, literally. I feel like we've made no progress, but I've been putting James to the test, moving things about. So this was just something we were trying. We ain't feeling it.
It's not happening, is it?
So we've moved the infill. First update is that we've moved the infill from the sofa up into our bedroom, and we've brought this armchair down into this room from our bedroom. The infill, like we have an armchair in our bedroom, just like in the little alcove bit, and the infill looks really nice up there. And it'll be nice to have a comfier armchair for like breastfeeding in the night. Obviously, we have the rocking chair that is getting delivered for the nursery and everything, but we thought whilst I'm breastfeeding,
and we're gonna start with the next to me crib.
Yeah.
For kind of up to 6 months. So
exactly.
You don't want to go into the nursery to breastfeed, and the issue is they say not to lie in bed because you could fall asleep.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal. So it would be nice to have an armchair that's comfy.
Yeah.
But that's not your bed, so hopefully you won't fall asleep.
So I love that infill. It's so comfy. So we've moved that up into the bedroom, which looks. And then we brought that down here, which is just so much better because it's just a better size for the space.
And then it's good to have the infill for the future. So like when our kid is a little older and she's joining us on the sofa in the evening, then it'll be nice to have that little bit extra space and we can bring it down and add it into the sofa then.
Yes, yeah.
And that's the issue with this room is we don't want to do anything permanent. We don't want to go buying expensive furniture, expensive sideboards. I know we've got that one, but that's definitely not moving. And then changing it in a year or two.
Yeah, we need to see what suits us once the baby's here and everything.
Exactly.
But yeah, obviously we did buy the infill in that sofa. It's not going to be wasted. It's definitely going to be used in the future. But for now, me and James just like sitting at this sort of configuration.
Yeah, we both get an armrest.
Yeah.
And if you had the infill, one of us would be in the middle of the sofa.
Yeah.
And then we'd have an armrest.
So that's what we decided to do for now. Loads of you said that you sort of preferred the piano back here.
Which is what we do as well.
Yes, and we've just sort of been just chatting about it, and we were like, actually, although I wanted to kind of have a mirrory space there, we just think the piano, we miss it there, and it's such a good kind of entry point into the room. So we're going to test putting the piano back there, and then having a little bit more of a configuration, because we've obviously moved out the console from here as well. And so we're just going to have a play around, because I've also got another console, which I'm thinking about for here, which we ordered on Wayfair ages ago for a transformation. It was actually meant to be for our bedroom, the console. Well, we were going to have one on the lounge and then one in our bedroom, because we had the one on the lounge and then we loved it on the lounge. So then we bought another one for the bedroom, never put it in the bedroom because we liked an armchair in the bedroom. Had it, and I totally forgot we had it, and it was in the garage when we cleaned it out yesterday. And I was like, ooh, I could test that for here, because I was thinking, sorry, I'm literally rambling.
No, this is fine.
Once we paint all the doors black, that door's going to be black, that door's going to be black, and this door's going to be black.
It's constantly open.
It is constantly open, yeah. I thought it might be nice to have something not black here for the future. So I'm going to see what that console's like. I might try and put that up later on.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to try and configure this lounge space.
So we've been working away on the lounge, and we think we are now actually very happy with kind of how it is. I think what we've got now, it like works for us, but it also looks better than it did before.
We've been inspired by, we've been watching way too many interior design programs, and we've been watching what's it called?
Dream Home Makeover on Netflix. Definitely check it out if you guys are interested in kind of interior whatsoever.
It's making me spruce up my life. Anyway.
Although we are still a little bit beigey and black and whitey, but
we're trying
we are wanting to add more colour, but we don't have anything actually in the house to add more colour. So, do you want to do the panning? You are like a better filmer. So.
I will show. Oh, actually, if you move out from there, so then we can see the armchair. Just go right along.
Yes, sir.
We have so much mess in the hall. So, what do you guys think? Look, you'll be shocked. The brown armchair, guys, has found a place. This guy couldn't be happier.
Hey, who said to bring in the brown armchair? Me. All the comments are going to be like, hate the brown armchair, no, it's terrible. But I'm so happy my brown armchair, after 3 years of owning this absolute beast of a chair,
it's huge.
It has not yet found an actual decent space in our house.
It's actually pretty good there.
I think it's nice because it's like, because I think if you've got like a normal armchair, it just looks like it shouldn't be there. It would look a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
This is like a big statement. It's like a reading armchair, you know?
But, you know, it'll be the first thing to go when the nursery toys, when the toys come in for baby girl.
Yeah.
And we just fill that corner with toys.
Well, like, we've got a little bit of space here now for, like, say, an electric rocker or something.
Yeah.
But we know that once kind of baby girl is playing properly with bigger toys, this whole area here is just going to be rammed with them. So this one then have to leave.
Yeah. But, to be fair, I am happy that I found a place where I actually... Is that your toy? Plant pot. It's a plant pot that I've just started putting her little toys in. I'm actually really happy because Mila loves it, and it's actually a seriously comfy armchair, and it suits there, and then it's looking at the TV. You know, not everything has to be perfect, and it just works.
Well, that's the thing. Like, again, I'm sure we could do something different, buy a new piece of furniture or something to make this more aesthetically pleasing. But you know, this. I think when you've got young kids coming, I think space has changed so quickly.
Yeah.
So for now, it's pointless keeping that empty because, you know, we know in the future that's going to be filled with toys, but, you know, we want to put something there for now. We're not going to buy anything to do that. And I just
exactly.
think this works.
We are happy, and I'm happy the piano's back there, and I'm happy we've still got a little seating area by here, and I need to find a little space for that. I might just replace... Can you look, is this better?
What? Oh, that's a nice... I do love that plant pot. That vase, sorry.
Oh, okay, so we can swap the vases. I just blooming love my... the name is Pussy Willow.
There's nothing wrong with that, Carys. There's nothing funny.
Nothing wrong with that!
There's nothing funny about Pussy Willows.
But then I prefer this, so like you could put that in there. Then I feel like these suit like a little...
Yeah, no, I think that does look good. I'm sure we'll find another place. What about down on the fireplace? But then there's so much black in this area. You don't want to add more black.
No, that's true. That's the thing. Like James putting that little bowl there. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, we just put this random bowl, and I think it kind of adds something.
Adding a bit of warmth to the room.
Yeah.
And the basket down there, just like adding a bit something that's not white, because although I love white and neutral. And this room, actually, to be fair, is such a calming space when we come in the evening, and like we do love how neutral it is.
We usually don't really spend much time in here apart from like to really turn off.
Yeah.
So like we don't work in here or anything.
Yeah.
We just come in here to kind of switch off in the evenings, or if we're having a bit of a lazy day during the day.
I love it.
Every other day, really.
So the next thing to do in here is the photo wall. So I'm going to get my Denelm packages.
Yes.
Look at all the frames that I've ordered. See what we've got.
Yeah,
see
we've got like a couple of different colours of frames and like some wood effects and stuff. Are we going to go for coloured photos or black and white?
So we got loads of frames because we're doing like a picture wall in the kitchen, where we're going to have like the wood ones and all
10,
the funky.
12, 15 pictures.
Yeah, and like kind of like big, small and all of that.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be, we bought the 6 matching black frames, and we were going to do black frames with black and white, even though we've now
just... That would be too much.
We've now just done...
Oh, that's frustrating, see, because like I think if we knew we were going to move it back this way round, what if we exchanged them for like gold frames? or something like that.
No,
Just black and white.
gold with this wall colour just isn't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Isn't ideal.
Doesn't really go with the wall colour.
You know, black and white might not be too.
But then maybe
much.
colourful photos rather than black and white photos.
That's actually that. I think that was the plan.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
Okay, so James is making us some ham and cheese toasties. I feel like an absolute mess today. We're just going with it. I look like this.
That doesn't matter. You don't take any love and confidence from how you look on the outside. It's all about how you feel and who you are on the inside.
Oh, thanks, Boo. I feel exhausted.
No. Confidence from that.
No, I feel very happy. Okay, so kitchen update is that the countertops are finally getting fitted in a couple of days. We are so unbelievably excited. Loads of people I don't know if it's just on my stories or whether it's been the same on YouTube, but loads of people didn't realise we even had temporary countertops. They kind of just thought this was some kind of cool island and this was like a chopping board, but it's not, in case you missed that. These are just temporary, and this is an extension of our table.
Yes.
But sorry, there's just so much mess around. It's just one of those days today. Yeah, so countertops getting fitted, new dishwasher, new sink, new tap, everything, all the final bits and pieces that are going to bring the kitchen together. Hoping to put up a shelf there and some shelves at the end and just everything that's going to bring the space together, which is so exciting. And like we said, that is an internal garage, and that's being transformed into half a utility, half a garage, which is being started today. And the downstairs toilet is getting changed as well. I know we went over all of this in a recent video, but that's why I just feel like I need to justify why there's maybe just mess everywhere, because nothing has a home at the moment, and I feel like I'm just a mess as well to match my messy house.
You don't have a home.
I don't have a home. I do have a home, but it's just a mess. So I feel like I'm matching it. Okay, I'm gonna stop stalling now and unbox the Dunelm parcel with all the frames in. So,
Yeah.
finished our ham and cheese toasty sandwiches. And
Have you shown the frames?
No, I haven't yet. I just thought I'd show this so we can then just work backwards. I know, so I went on a massive, I feel like we're just ordering so much at the moment. Firstly, because we can't actually leave the house, so things that we are in normal kind of shops, we end up just having to order. But then also because we have so much going on with the house and we have a new baby, and there's just so much stuff to get, which is so exciting. But
You don't think of things like this.
I know!
Just think of using normal hangers.
I know, so I've been watching so many videos of things to get for newborns, and a couple of people I follow who are pregnant and due really soon. I've been going through what they've got and stuff like that. So I thought I'd talk you through what I got. So I got some hangers for the wardrobe. I got plenty. And then these are little dividers. So it's you divide the clothes out from a newborn, 0 to 3 months.
Oh, so cute.
Such a good idea.
Last video that I'm going to be such a pushover. I am. I really am.
Of course you
I'm a
are.
massive pushover with Mila, so of course I'm going to be a pushover when it comes to a baby.
100%. We're both going to be pushover parents, I can just tell. So yeah, the cutest little dividers. So I got little packs of that. Water wipes. These are really recommended baby wipes. 100%, well, nearly 100% water. Sorry, I'm literally clattering around over here.
It's for when you leave the house and stuff, and you need to take a handy pack of wipes.
Exactly. And then we just got loads of stuff that was on the baby essentials list. We got some nappies. Obviously, we're going to get more, but that's the first pack of nappies. I just feel like I've gotten to a stage now, nearly 30 weeks, 29 weeks, where I'm we just need some things to make me feel comfortable. If the baby just popped out right here, right now, I'd have something to try.
I think that's the point, isn't it? You do hear stories of people giving birth from this point onwards.
Defo.
And so you do need some bits and bobs at home so that I don't have to go running to the supermarket.
Absolutely. It's no, we don't know 100% what size she's going to be and what weight and everything's kind of tailored to that, but we just need things at home, so we're starting to
a small pack.
Yeah,
we've all seen nappy packages and they're huge, so it's quite good just to have a few.
We're getting prepped.
Yeah.
So we've got nappies. This apparently is an amazing, famous teether, the best baby teether in the world or something. I don't know, I've heard amazing things about it. A little sling. Thought, get a good reviewed sling on Amazon. Child's Farm is really good for sensitive, natural body wash. So I got shampoos and everything for the baby from Child Farm.
For newborn. Oh,
yeah. Hemorrhoid cream, gotta be done. Spritz for your bits from experts with my midwife to numb those bits below when the baby's popped out and done goodness knows what damage. Socks for the hospital, that was really recommended with non-slip.
Non-slip so you can walk around in them.
Yeah.
Nice.
A black dressing gown to take to the hospital, like a cottony dressing gown. So like after the shower and after that, you can just put it on and black.
Amazing.
Everyone just suggests get everything black because you've got like everything running out of all areas of your body after you give birth. So you just want to...
Nice. That's lovely.
I know! Loads of stuff on Amazon was like really, really, really well reviewed. Pregnancy,
nice.
wait, what were these? Oh, really good like big pregnancy pants for after birth, joggers, nursing bras, and more hangers and dividers. So that's like our little collection of stuff that we've got so far for the bab.
That's so good. You
I know.
did such a good job kind of picking up bits and bobs.
I feel a bit more prepared now, you know?
Well, I think that's for me what I feel most anxious about. And it's a bit bizarre, but I'm anxious about not having the stuff when the baby, even though it's not the end of the world. Like if you're like, oh my goodness, we don't have any wipes, you can obviously just pop to the supermarket and buy some. But at the same time, like...
You just want to be prepared.
Yeah, you know there's going to be something you forget.
I know, that's why I feel like I've got a million lists left, right and centre.
Yeah.
So the other things that we had in the packages were more for us. Like we said, we just got another fitted sheet so we can add it to our collection. Because, you know, things might get messy. And then we got two, that just sounded weird.
Your boobs might leak, but...
My boobs might explode all over the place in the middle of the night. Textured duvets is like our new favourite thing, isn't it? We put one of our like older textured duvets on the bed at the moment and we are just sleeping so well. I don't know what it is. They just have like, I never thought I'd be the... Yeah, it's like heavier and like it just comforts you. So we treated ourselves a little bit to a John Lewis textured like waffly one and then one from Marks and Spencer's. Duvets are so expensive, but you know what? They're for life.
But also the good thing is that we've got now the only two beds we have in the house are two king size beds.
Yes.
So we can share duvets with that other guest bed.
Exactly.
And now after these two we'll have 4 duvet covers. I think that's a good number for 2 beds.
Gosh, we're such good adults these days,
I
you know?
we're really doing adulting well.
I know.
Yeah.
So, in terms of frames, these are the frames that we ordered for this wall. Now, bear in mind, we did have the piano there before, so we'd sort of visioned having, this is what we've seen on a lot of the interior design programs, was these black frames with white mounts, and then smaller pictures inside. And we thought because the room has so much neutralness to it already, we can add some colourful photos in there. Honestly, £5 for these frames. Everywhere else I found these frames, somewhere, Habitat I think it was, they were like £30 a frame.
Don't know, I think do frames really well, don't they?
Amazing, like look at this. This is like one of the best frames ever. I just love it and I feel like that's gonna look so good like over on that little wall over there. That'll look so nice. Anyway, these other ones that I collected.
I think my only question is whether actually that would be better, a wooden frame?
Yeah, no.
That's the thing, I think it's boring. We've got a lot of black in the room, but I just think it will work better.
Especially if we're going to have colourful photos in there. So James then came up with a really good idea.
Hi, I'm James.
Go on, explain your idea, because now we got this whole wall to fill.
So I thought it would be fun if we took a photo of the baby kind of over a time period and filled each of the frames. So I think we're going to spread them out a little bit. So we'll start with one down here and then kind of put another one there, so that they kind of run on the same height across the wall and almost be like a time scale.
Yeah.
So I thought we could take a photo of the baby on the sofa, and so we could take one like as soon as we get her home, and then one at 3 months, and then one at 6, and then one at 9, and then one at 12, and then one at, what's after 12? 15. But then what you can do from that point is you can keep taking them, but then you would just change the time frame, so then you would have just keep like 0, 6, 1.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there'd be a time frame, then the older the baby gets, you would kind of change the time distance between each one.
Yeah, love it.
I think that would be really
and then as you have more kids, you just add them in, you keep going.
And then you just have every other one, different kids.
Yes, our 6 kids.
6.
So, although they seem a little bit small for this massive wall, I think it'll have quite a good effect if we like...
I think it would have a cool effect.
Yeah. And I also don't want to spend £30 per frame to get them slightly bigger, because I couldn't find them
that's the thing.
anywhere else.
I guess what if you got like every other one?
No.
No, I agree, I just think black.
Yeah, keep it.
It's like a feature then, without the frames being a feature, as the photos are a feature, not the frames.
Yeah, fine.
So, what do you think? Do you think we should just smash nails in, obviously we'll measure and stuff, and get them up, or do you want me to hold them to see if you think it looks good?
I know, it's so hard to tell, isn't it? But I think you just put them in, because I think Yeah, I think you just go for it because you won't know until they're up, and I have a feeling they're going to look amazing. And then the other picture, so like all these frames, and this is like our photo wall collection, was from our old photo wall in the old house. This I'm hoping, oh my gosh, look at my socks, got a hole in it. This is what I'm hoping to do a photo wall in the kitchen with. So I just got some new frames to spruce it up, and then obviously we're going to do updated photos, but there's so many nice photos. Oh, look at Mila.
Oh gosh, I love that photo.
Oh my goodness, some of them.
On top of, what was that? The
Empire State?
No. The other one. The Rockefeller. That's it.
That was, Mila. Family photo. Anyway, there's just loads, so we're going to make...
put in these now, because we don't have the prints that kind of fit.
I know. I think I'm just going to get any of these that fit.
Yeah, just find some that fit, just for now, and then we can...
Defo, because of the mount, you don't have to have it the perfect size. The mount will just cover the rest of the picture. Anyway, let's get some nails in, get them up.
So just before I shoot out on my dog walk, we have put up the picture frames. Well, Carys doesn't come today, so it's mine and Mila dog walk. We have put up the picture frames. You just had you still haven't. I'm so confused. I just assumed they weren't going to be in the background then. I'm not particularly happy with the fact that they're not 100% straight. But how on earth do you ever get them 100% straight?
Guys, they are literally the straightest thing we've ever done in terms of pictures in our house. Like, none of them have ever been straight. Even those piano ones that have been up since we moved in were never straight. I'm so proud of how straight these are. I think they're
okay. Let's just show you anyway.
James just doesn't have to.
So I think it's worked out quite well. We kind of... Yeah, anyway, here they are. So there's 6 of them up against the wall. And I guess if you look at them straight off, they actually look alright on camera. They look pretty good.
Yeah. They look like that in person.
They do look like that in person, actually. Now I'm like not thinking about it so much. They look fine.
They look stunning.
I'm really happy, and like it's kind of closer to that door than here because down there we've got a nice lamp in the corner. So I think that works really well. I'm happy with that.
Are you? Yeah, good.
Yeah, they look really good on camera. Have a look.
I know.
I don't think we need to put photos in them. I quite like what they come with. Anyway, you don't need to go at the back of me. We're going to go on a walk. Should we go walkies?
Yeah.
Should we go walkies?
Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness. I am absolutely exhausted. I don't know if it's Sorry. I don't know if it's pregnancy or just general hanging up pictures and doing home stuff makes me so tired. But it's probably a bit of both. It's probably that on top of pregnancy. So I decided to skip out on the dog walk today. I'm skipping out on about 2 out of the 7 dog walks that we do a week. We're still doing about an hour to an hour and a half each day. And we're still doing our walking challenge. So we're trying to get in over 5k a day of walking, which is so motivating. And I've been enjoying it so much, especially in my 3rd trimester. But I definitely have to listen to my body, and just a day when I've been so hectic and busy like today, I definitely just need to, not go on the dog walk, even though I miss it. I love going on them. So I thought I would stay and just organise the last few bits for the photo wall. I'm not going to do anything to do with the photo wall for the kitchen today. I'm going to leave that for another day because it's going to be quite complicated. Also, I've got my little fairy lights on. Oh, you can't see them very well because it's not very dark yet, but I absolutely love my see-through curtains with my fairy lights still. I feel like they light up the whole room. So yeah, this space just feels very calming. It's turning into like the most calming space in the whole house, and I just love retreating here in the evening. I just unboxed the John Lewis package we had. It was these 2 frames. I went for 2 slightly more expensive like investment frames for the photo wall in the kitchen. As you can see, this just like plain white frame is £30. Now don't get me wrong, I would not have gone for that if Dunelm had an option. So like, for example, that's £5 that you can see from Dunelm. You can imagine, because that's £5, if Dunelm had one in these sizes, they might be like, I don't know what, £10, £12, not £30. But Dunelm don't have any options for bigger frames. And I did have 2, I wanted to do like 2 slightly bigger framed pictures within the photo wall because we've got like really nice big wedding photos. So I thought, you know what, I'll go for 2 bigger ones from John Lewis, and then we'll fill it in with all the nice Dunelm ones that we have. So I mean the white one's just white, which is a bit like boring, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And I just wanted to get as many textures and as much kind of warmth into the kitchen as possible. I'll just quickly show you where, I'm so out of breath, where, also guys, this is the jumper that James got me from the Boyfriend Buys My Maternity outfits, or pregnancy outfits, or whatever we did, and I absolutely love it. I wear it all the time. It's so comfortable and it's just so nice because it just actually has so much room for my bump, which I feel like is just really popping out at the moment. So, kitchen, I showed you earlier, is like that. This is as you come in. We are not keeping this sofa. This is just a short-term solution at the moment, and obviously everything's just dotted around because we're having the utility done, so like the armchair does obviously not go there and everything. Anyway, so as we walk into the kitchen, I love the kind of vibe that the kitchen gives off, but I wanted to add something really homely and like warm. So I wanted to do this wall here by the window as like a big picture wall with like loads of pictures, and then it'll tie into like the cozy sofa. I'm gonna have like a footstool and blankets and baskets and stuff, and then that'll open up into the kitchen. So I thought that would be like a nice way to add a bit more warmth and our character and our vibe into the kitchen. Now, where's that thing that I did? Is it here? I did, for the photo wall, I made like a template using masking tape because the wall space is so large. How did I do it? Okay, so that is not very helpful. You can't see it very well at all. But basically, I took pictures of it. I'll pop them up. I placed all the frames that we already had, and then I made with masking tape, like sized frames for new frames that I wanted to order. Anyway, so I measured it all out using this. I don't know why I showed you that. That was not exciting at all. So the whole like kind of schedule of that is all already planned. I just need to make sure I've got photos. I want to order new photos for that, some more recent ones. And then I'm also going to take, when we did our little DIY bathroom transformation, love it, we put up these pictures to add a little bit of character from our wedding and stuff. So I'm going to take these down because we're changing this bathroom. When we do the utility, those are coming out, they're going in the utility, and this is becoming a bigger downstairs bathroom. So I'm going to use some of these pictures now and try and find some pictures to go in our new picture wall. Also, the other thing I wanted to show you was some other bits and bobs. I found another Amazon package that we'd had all the rest of the deliveries in. I thought a few things were missing. So these are the other things I got. I got these Always Discreet Boutique. Loads of people recommended these. They're basically like pants made out of like sanitary pads. I don't really know how to explain them, but they're basically like kind of adult nappy things that are just really great for absorbing anything coming out down there. You know what I mean? And then we've got disposable breast pads, we've got nursing pads, we've got hot and cold breast therapy things, more Child's Farm products for the bub. We've got this, which is, I've forgotten what they called it, but it's basically like you fill it up with warm water and you squirt it on your bits when you do like your first wee, because apparently it is incredibly painful after giving birth when you do your first wee. So that is like very recommended by so many people. What was this? Oh, a sippy bottle for during labour and birth, because especially if you're in hospital, like you might be just getting the cups or like jugs that you have to refill, whereas if you can have a big bottle with a straw, it's going to be so much better for keeping yourself hydrated. And then some pre-made formula just in case we'll need that at the hospital or any time, basically in the sterilised pre-organised bottles or whatever they come in. So we're feeling very prepared for baby and birth. Not very, I would say starting to feel prepared. I wouldn't say very yet. I've still got, you know, I'm going to make like a massive hypnobirthing folder and file and have my little cards and go through it all with James. And me and James are going to be doing like this online course where they have like loads of videos. So I'll keep you updated on how that goes. But we've got lots of prep still left to do. But I feel like we are getting there and it's just making us so unbelievably excited. But for now, I'm going to sit. I'm going to probably turn on The Circle on Netflix and put some pictures in these picture frames.
I'm back from my dog walk and it's starting to get a little bit dark, which is always such a pain with winter vlogging. And I cannot believe that Carys is still watching The Circle USA. Because we watch basically like all our TV together, whenever Carys, you know, Carys kind of only watches like really bad TV when she's watching it on her own without me, because kind of anything good we like to watch together. So she ends up resorting to things like The Circle USA, which, gotta be honest, from watching bits, just looks terrible. And I don't mean to offend anyone who enjoys watching it, because Carys clearly also enjoys watching it, and I wouldn't want to offend her, but it just looks awful. Anyway, Carys has went where I was at the dog walk putting photos into the picture frame, and they look so cute. You can't see them very well, we show you properly in daylight, but it's just kind of like random bits and bobs, basically of Carys and I. Like, the only photos we have of the house of Carys, me, and Mila, because, well, that is our little family at the moment. We can't wait to meet our new little member of the family. And then, yeah, that's when I think we'll change this photo wall to kind of be, it's going to be dedicated to our first daughter. We're going to do the monthly. I think that's really cute. Wow. Yeah, do you guys do anything like that at home, you know? Do you have any kind of cool picture walls and stuff?
Wondered who the heck you were talking to then.
Yeah, I know, well look at me doing some vlogging. Loving your jumper, by the way, hey?
Thank you, it's literally been the comfiest thing. I know, I said that earlier, when you bought me from the video. It's literally the comfiest thing ever. And I feel like kind of cool in it, but also kind of like hip. Feel like a hot mess as well, though.
I'm just going to show you guys quickly now, actually, the garage. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but, you know, the garage is dark anyway, because it's not like we have much natural light going in there. So this is kind of, we spoke about another vlog, so I won't bore you in, but this is actually starting. So he's come and he's kind of delivered all the stuff today. And what's so great about kind of doing work in this room is that the builder like never comes into the house. He just he just comes straight into the garage, and so like it's really actually quite safe doing work.
Never know when he's there. But then I just kind of see Mila going.
Mila just starts sniffing at the door, and we're like, yeah, he's back.
So it's very safe. But yeah, it's turning into a utility room. I can't believe we're gonna have like mud room, utility room, goals.
It's just that kitchen floor. It's just gets so mucky from driving after a walk. Like, why did we go for white top? I feel like this is it now. I feel like we have now learnt our lesson. I feel like if we ever do work like that again, it's not going to be white floor. Because in here, in the utility, we're going to go for the same floor, vinyl as in the last, because that is great. Like, it shows a little bit of mud sometimes. It shows the mud so that you can clean it. Yeah. But not so that it's like, oh my gosh, the floors are so muddy.
And actually hard to clean because it's like a matte porcelain. It was just the worst idea.
I always thought that tiles were easy to clean, but no, vinyl flooring, so much easier to clean. And it's because of you. It's because we have a dog. If we didn't have a dog, it would be easier. Why do we have you? Anyway, yeah, lots of exciting things to come.
Very exciting. So, I thought it looked so cute for a little evening setup. I thought I would show.
In the background.
Don't ever look back. I am so. My little fairy light's still in the window. I'm getting away with it for a little bit longer before James makes me take them down. I actually think I'm going to get away with the fairy lights there forever, guys, until we get the shutters, which is actually quite soon. Anyway, we are so chuffed with how the setup of this room. It's really focusing on the guy from the circle on the TV, so sorry about that.
Let's pop that off.
Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. Just so happy with how it's turned out. I'm absolutely buzzing, like the fairy lights and then the pictures. I just think they look so good. Like they just bring just a lot of character and a lot of usness. So
I feel like it's a little bit different as well in terms of I've never seen this kind of really long line of photos.
I know.
I think it works really well.
I love it. And with the armchair as well. Like I never thought I'd say this, but I just love this whole vibe, this whole section of the room. So yeah, these are just photos that we already had that happened to fit in the frames, but I'm sure we'll change them around. I need to get, I'm gonna...
the baby photo idea.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but that's what I mean. Like even before the baby photo idea, I feel like we've got way more pictures from like pregnancy and just like, I just want to get loads more photos printed.
What we should start with. 0 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant, 6 months pregnant, 9 months pregnant, baby, 3 months baby, and then we can kind of
James just wants a timeline. I'm loving the timeline idea. It just works because it's all in a line, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah.
But at the moment, yeah, we just have a really old family pic of us, wedding shots, wedding day, Mila, and New York. I love... Oh, and also, I did my little favourite little mango frame.
I think that works really well with the white sand. Like really well.
Yeah, so the picture was too small, so I had to just use the little white like piece of paper that came in with the frame.
But I think that looks... I don't know if it looks better.
Should I set... Yeah.
I think it looks really good.
It's not central though, I should centralise it.
You wouldn't notice it from kind of back
here.
Oh,
thanks, Phil.
I think it looks amazing with the white sand. I think it really pops the frame.
Yeah.
It's like a feature.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I got that over there. I'm just... Honestly, this is just my favourite now. This is like the most calming, relaxing environment.
I can't wait because we do have shutters on order.
Woo! Woo!
So we've got a nice shutter to come here and on that window over there where the blind currently is, and that's going to look
Yay!
really smart.
Yeah, that's going to like top it all off.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for, Mrs.?
Is it because Mum's put the pillows on your bed? Mum's put the pillows on your bed so they look good.
You wanted to go in your bed? You wanted to go in there? Thank you, Dad.
No, she wants to play.
Anyway, so we thought it was good enough to show you guys this evening. So we're going to love you and leave you.
So
Thank you so much for watching.
A fresh old vlog tomorrow morning.
Vlogging again tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be such a hot mess in tomorrow's vlog.
Does that hot mess mean you're hot? Or?
I'm not sure. I don't actually know whether it's a positive or a negative or what. So I really shouldn't be using that phrase. Thank you guys for watching.
It actually means that you're just like super sexy.
Yeah, I know.
I try not to be so sexy in tomorrow's video, guys.
I feel like I don't know what it means. Okay. Somebody tell me. We will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We love you so much. We hope you like the room. If you don't, just don't tell us.
You know, just tell us where to put the piano and we'll put it there. Guys. You know, just listen to you.
We listen
but like this
to you.
is much better. And like when we need extra storage in here in the future, we can change things around. But for now, love it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. We love you always, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.